let's take you towards our international segment, and our top development would, of course, be about that successful splashdown of Butch, Wilmore and Sunita Williams back at planet Earth. Let's talk about what exactly transpired according to the Indian Standard Timings last night. Well, NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams returned to Earth in a SpaceX capsule with a soft splashdown off Florida's coast 9 months after their faulty Boeing Starliner craft upended what was to be a week-long stay on the International Space Station. Their return caps a protracted space mission that was in fact fraught with uncertainty and technical troubles, and turned a rare instance of NASA's contingency planning and the latest failures of Boeing Starliner into a global spectacle.
April 27th, 2022, to the International Space Station on NASA's SpaceX Crew 4 mission. Last year is September 28th. So, yeah, a little bit about the Dragon Freedom capsule.
Dragon Freedom, to the far left there is NASA astronaut Butch Wilmore. And as you can see, the crew is suited up in their space indeed daytime, and you're beginning to see that plasma trail as Dragon re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. All of that is expected.
Coming from the WB-57 plane, that heat shield we can see doing magnificent work as it
deploys. This view coming from the WB-57 high altitude plane. And there you see it on your screen, drogue deployment.
Drogue descent rate nominal.
You can hear the crowd here.
Visual on 2 healthy drogues.
Continues to make its way back to planet Earth.
The mains are quite a bit larger. You'll be able to notice the difference on your screen once they deploy, and they continue to ensure that the Dragon spacecraft slows down even further. Big time this afternoon, and there we go.
We have visual on 4 healthy mains.
That view was from inside.
Freedom copy.
That view was from inside one of the buckets where the parachutes are located. So we see a great view there of the reefing.
We considered the thrusters, the service module thrusters, good enough to bring the crew back then. We then transitioned to the Crew 8 vehicle for a temporary time frame until Crew 9 arrived. So we always had a way to get the crew home safely should we need to. And then it really became, when is the right time? When is the right time to bring them back? And then when we had to swap over Dragon capsules from the new vehicle, which wasn't quite ready, we moved to Capsule 210. We figured this March timeframe was the timeframe to execute this direct handover that we just did. So,
thank you, guys. This is probably for Sarah.
And as NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams waited for the recovery team to pull the SpaceX capsule from the water, a pod of dolphins began swimming around it. Take a look at that next report for the same.
Out of the water and onto the recovery vessel. Wow, we got a cute little pod of dolphins. It wasn't just 1 or 2. The Dragon spacecraft. Now here on your screen we can see dolphins actually who want to come and play with Dragon. Now one of the fast boats there in place, working to assist the recovery team member. It's incredible. I just love these views. We really see them even better in daytime, but just seeing the recovery team work in tandem to step through each step, to step through each operation. Obviously they're getting quick assists from the honorary part of the recovery team, those dolphins in the water there. Now the recovery team member that is crawling around the Dragon spacecraft. Earlier we saw a view where it was like a spider monkey pose. We can see that individual now standing in the bucket where the main parachutes were stored while Dragon was on orbit. Obviously, those main parachutes were utilized for splashdown today. They were deployed and cut from the Dragon capsule, and one of the fast boats one of the other fast boats of the recovery team working to
the capsule here shortly once they get hoisted onto the recovery vessel Megan.
We can see that recovery vessel slowly but surely closing the distance there between. Oh, dolphin cam back again. We can see that the Dragon capsule and the recovery vessel, that distance is closing. Again, this is just one more step as we continue that articulate backwards and that's a good sign that we're getting even closer to pulling the capsule out of the water. It will then move forward and